Welcome back. Now, as recently as 10 years ago, if you wanted help with investments, you had no choice but to visit a financial advisor. Now, thanks to so-called robo-advisors, you can get an investment portfolio drawn up for you in minutes. One such player is Wealthsimple, founded just 4 years ago, which now has more than £2 billion under management. Its founder is Katchen, and he joins me now. Michael, very good evening to you. So, for people who aren't familiar with this term robo-advisor, what does it mean?
So we don't like to think of ourselves as a robo-advisor, but what it means is using technology to simplify investing. And I think a lot of people can relate to that problem. When we think about investments, it feels overwhelming, complex, and expensive. And what we do at Wealthsimple is use technology and design to simplify that process, make it easy, and bring down the costs.
What is the customer base like? I assume it's basically younger people who are more comfortable with technology. Who is it?
As you can imagine, we skew younger. So about 80% of our clients are under 45 years old, and about 40% are first-time investors. So it's a great solution for folks that want to get started with investing, want to start building a portfolio, and don't necessarily have the funds to go access a traditional financial advisor that might have an account minimum of £1 million or more.
So you opened up in Canada and the US. You've come to the UK just over a year ago. How's it been going here?
We're incredibly excited about the UK. I think Canada, which is where we started the business 4 years ago, and the UK share a lot of similarities. You know, the fees in Canada, when we launched, we thought it was the highest fee-paying nation in the world when it came to investing. Then we launched in the UK and found that it was even higher here. But we've been incredibly excited. We're growing faster in our first year in business here in the UK than we did in Canada, and that's just been incredible to see.
Although what's quite interesting, the Financial Conduct Authority, the main regulator here, has had some quite harsh words for robo-advisors, hasn't it?
Well, I would say that we look up to the FCA. You know, we operate in 3 markets, so we get great access to regulators around the world. And the FCA really is a role model to regulators, especially when it comes to fintech. They're advocates for fee transparency, you know, access to advice, especially with RDR, and kind of these great movements that you're seeing start to propagate around the world. And so we don't see them at all as a threat. In fact, we like to partner with regulators because we care about the same things they do. How do you set clients up for success? How do you ensure they have the information they need to make informed, good choices about their investments? And so we at Wealthsimple think it's a great partnership.
There's a lot. It's getting quite a crowded market, though, isn't it? I mean, there are a lot of these new style advisors out there, very heavily reliant on tech. I mean, it's getting very competitive, isn't it?
You know, it's just the first day almost. If you think about the size and scale of the financial services market, this new category of robo or digital advice is peanuts. I mean, we're really talking about a very tiny share of the market, and I think that's going to change a lot over the coming 10 years. As you think about the expectations people have of their financial advisor, it's not that I want to see someone necessarily every quarter for lunch. It's that I want to know I'm getting a great service, I want it accessible on my phone, and I want it to make sense to me. And I think that's what we're trying to do, is create the first lifestyle brand in financial services that makes money feel human and relatable, and that's worked really well.
So you do have human advisors there as well. It isn't just entirely automated.
That's one of the unique things about the Wealthsimple experience is if you want access to financial advice, we give you access to a team of advisors that are licensed to help with financial planning and advice. And that's one of the things we believe in, that people plus technology builds a trusted, true experience for clients to help them out.
Doesn't that mean that by definition, your fees are going to be slightly higher than some of the fully automated guys in the market?
I mean, they're not today, and we don't expect that to change. We charge 70 basis points, so 0.7% for our service, and that includes access to financial advisors. And if you look across the market, it's the same fee for other services when you don't get access to the same kind of advice. And with technology, I mean, half our team of about 200 people are software engineers. We're able to offer that advice and keep our costs really low for our clients.
Well, over in Canada, you've just launched a new trading platform with zero commission. So how do you make any money out of it?
Yeah, we have a business model that focuses on foreign exchange. A lot of Canadian clients like to buy securities listed on other exchanges around the world, and interest on cash that is held in the accounts. But our view is that commissions have been falling for 15 years and likely going to zero anyways, and why not be the first to kind of push the market forward on that front?
All right, Katchen from Wealthsimple, good to see you.
Thanks
for joining me.